Hi guys, it's Helen here and thank you for joining me today. Now, today's tutorial we're going to be making this envelope mini. So it all folds inside of each other. So let's unfold it. Hopefully I won't run out of space. So then it also folds out this way. And it folds out there. So I've kept these plain as photo mats. So you'd stick your photos here and you can also put some photos here and here as well. So I've left this side plain because it's part of the outside cover, and I've made a square embellishment here with the paper as well. So this is my prototype, so I'm going to be making a slightly different version. I won't be adding this square, so I'll show you the paper pad that I used. It's from Craft and it's a 6.5 inch paper pad, so you get the extra ½ inch on there, and it's called Ooh La La. And this is also available in 12 by 12 as well. So this, some of these papers are speciality papers, and I do actually really like this paper pad. And at the back here you also get some sentiments and things, so you can make some cards here and maybe even some mini scrapbook pages. And you also get these actually pop out as well, they are die cut, and also some nice shapes there. And some tags at the back. So really it's like a mini scrapbook kit or mini card making kit all in one pad. So that's the Craft Ooh La La. Today I'm going to be making a Stampin' Up version, and I'll be using up my cupcakes and carousels. So this is currently retiring, and it's also reduced at the moment in the UK market. I don't know how it's doing in all the other Stampin' Up markets, but in the UK it's still available. And I'll be using Watermelon Wonder as well, and I've actually used the cardstock pack. So this would be So Saffron, and this is like an ivory. I can't remember the name of it. It will come to me. Very Vanilla, that's it, Very Vanilla. Okay, so I've got all my card pieces cut out. I've got my mats, my paper mats as well for decorating, so I'll be going through that with you as well. So we're going to be using our envelope punch board, and I have an 8 by 8 piece of cardstock here. Okay, so we are going to be using the 3 1/8 as our starting point. So you punch and then score. So we're just going to go round as normal. So I'm just lining up this line here and then scoring. So line it up again. Whoops. And then score. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to, just got to make sure I read my notes here. We're going to go at 3 3/8 of an inch. We're not going to do any punching, we're just going to score. 5 1/8. There's a tiny notch just after the 5, so we're going to line it up with that one on these short sides, just like so. And we're back to the 3 3/8. Whoops, try not to skip. And turn it again, so we're on the shorter side, and that's 5 1/8. Okay, so that's all of our scoring done. Okay, now we can get on with our folding. Oops, I'm bending the card here in the wrong places. It's because I've got all you guys watching me. Okay, so that's all of our scoring and folding done. Let's have a quick tidy up and then we'll move on to doing the outside. Okay, and I've also pre-done the side flaps. So these measure 8 inches by 3 7/8 and I've scored them at 4 inches. So those are our side flaps, and now we can start assembling. We're going to start with our flaps on the side first. So we're going to glue them on just like that, but I think I'm going to have this bit here on the inside. So I'm just going to take the glue. You can use fast fuse for this, something strong, even the tear and tape will do as well. So get your glue on there, make sure you've got it the right way round. So this is the outside, and then if you can see the score line here, I'm going to add my cardstock up to the line but not actually on it, so it's almost touching it. Okay, so that's our first one down. Do the same on the other side. Okay, there we go. So now I need to decide which way you want the top and bottom. They're both pretty much the same for me at the moment, so I'm just going to go with how it is. Grab this piece here and we're going to do the same, and we're going to stick that along the bottom. Turn this over. Okay, just making sure you're not actually on the score line. Okay, so that's the basis of our envelope flip book done. So all we've got to do now is add our mats. So as I said before, don't worry about writing everything down. I actually double checked, this didn't look like watermelon wonder to me, so I double checked, it's Calypso Coral, so I got that wrong. So the pack, the 3-pack that you get is Calypso Coral, Very Vanilla, and So Saffron. So here are my photo mats, so you can decide where you want to do these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place these out, so you can watch me place them out, and then you can then I'll pause the video and then you'll see what I've done afterwards. So this is going to be my outside cover. I'll set that aside. And this is going to be my inside cover. So my inside mat. And then I've got 3 here. So then I'm going to add those there. Have a little play around. Quite like that as well. This is where I just like to play. I think I'm going to have it like that, and then have that there. Or I'll add that there. Like there. And you also have the option of turning it around as well. But I like the contrast. This blends in with the orange, so can't have that way round. And that's the wrong direction. So I think I'm going to have it like this. Okay, and then I'm going to add my photo mats here. I'm going to add the So Saffron on the edges, I think. Just have a play around, but this is the perfect time before you actually stick anything down, so don't stick as you go. So just try and place everything as you go along. So I think actually I think I quite like the So Saffron on there, and then we'll close it, and then we'll have the Very Vanilla on that side. Okay, so I'm going to get all this glued down, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so we're all matted now. I'll show you how it all closes up. So you fold in the side pieces first, and then I added a small strip here from the offcuts. I've ended up with lots of these little strips, so I'm going to keep these and continue decorating them as I add my photos. So everything's stuck down. I've left that plain, and that all folds up nicely. And then we just need to decorate the outside. So before I add our final mat there, I'm going to add some ribbon. So I just have some ivory ribbon here. Now this is very old ribbon here, but you can get this ribbon from pretty much anywhere. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. That should be enough. So I'm going to take our fast fuse. I'm going to run a strip of adhesive down the centre. So this is going to tie on this side here. So just get an even amount there. Stick that down, and then we can now stick down our mat. If it's directional, make sure you get it the right way round. So that's the right way. And then stick that down. There we go. And if you do have the embellishment kit, which I have here, this is also in the retirement list, so that's also online. So you can continue decorating your album with this set. So if I do continue, all the photos will be on my blog. The link will be down below, so you can go and have a look. Okay, so you just tie that in a bow. Okay, and there we have a lovely, simple, quick and easy, I'll trim that off better, mini album for you to gift away, or just to keep on your coffee table, or to have in your handbag. Or you can make a whole bunch of these and give them away as a set of like 4 or 5 as a gift as well. So all the measurements will be down below all the measurements will be in the link that's down below, and I'll see you next time.